wonderful knock today. What do you think Zimbabwe had missing? Another such innings, or Zimbabwe got too many runs on board to chase?
Look, I think it was and it kind of has been a little bit of a two-paced wicket throughout the whole series. We've seen that. It's not really a wicket that you can kind of score quickly from the ball one. You have to kind of, get used to the pace of the wicket, the variability, and kick on. But in all credit to Pakistan, they obviously had wickets in hand at the death, which allowed guys like Faka and them to go hard. I think just us losing 3 wickets in the power play, and then obviously the cluster of group wickets in the middle to Tariq kind of obviously led to our downfall.
Ryan, congratulations, you played superbly today. Back-to-back 2 defeated from Pakistan by Zimbabwe, and you won from Sri Lanka. If you guys are heading towards final, what will be the plan?
Our plan will be to win a game of cricket. That's obviously the short answer, but the result between Pakistan and Sri Lanka later on is kind of out of our control. We can only control the next game, which we have against Sri Lanka. It's about adjusting to conditions quickly. We obviously seen Sri Lanka's also kind of struggled a little bit with the bat in both games. Like I said from the beginning, it's not the easiest of wickets, but the batters that have spent a lot of time out in the middle have shown that, getting used to the conditions does make things easier. So to answer your question, just adapt to conditions a little bit quicker. Give yourself a bit of a platform to go harder, kind of what Pakistan showed us today with the bat.
Well, congratulations on your 4th T20 International 50. Any comments on Pakistani bowling? Were they short enough to provide you some easy base for some good runs?
Sorry, were they what?
They were short enough in the bowling, and that helped you to cause a good score?
Were they short enough in what department?
They were bowling way too short.
They were bowling too short? I think if you look at their plan, they were obviously trying to take me off strike because they wanted to bowl at the tail ender. So they were trying to bowl with a wide plan, deep point sweeper, for me to kind of cut it, get one, and rotate. It's a good plan. That's obviously the plan that we would probably do as well. I batted well and I played some good shots. I think that's the only answer I have to it.
Hi brother, Arfa Feroz here. Zimbabwe has played a couple of cricket and quite more than the normal in recent past. Do you think Zimbabwe is on the verge of becoming a better team in comparison to the last few years?
I think as any cricketer that's playing right now, we're striving to be better and better. We kind of can't always control the results, but what we can control is our attitude to turning up to training, to turning up to the matches, how we go about things. We've kind of got blueprints that how we want to play our cricket, and as long as we keep kind of ticking those boxes, doing the right things, hopefully results take care of themselves. And like you said, hopefully we become a better team each day.
Hello, this is Ahmad from Radio Pakistan. Zimbabwe versus Pakistan head-to-head, 19 won by Pakistan and 3 by Zimbabwe.
Yes.
Pakistan is far better than Zimbabwe when it's come to the record is obviously ominous. But your inning in a losing cause, were you planning to take it deep to squeeze the net run rate when it's come to the final?
Yes, 100%. I think from a guy that's kind of been around long enough, understanding the situation as well, it's not just a once-off game against Pakistan, it is a tri-series. And the end goal is to win the final. So it would have been pretty reckless for us to kind of go hard and be 67, 80 all out, as opposed to trying to get, 120, 130 at the back end and just help.
Does it hurt you that your partner gets himself run out?
Yes. Especially with 6 balls left.
Hello. What is the reason of the failure of your middle order as your team is surviving very difficult against to face the spin attack of Pakistan?
Sorry, what was that? I didn't quite get that.
Middle order batsmen
Yes.
are not feeling well to face the spin attack of Pakistan.
The middle order struggled to face the spin. Yeah, it's no secret that Tariq obviously bowled a really good spell. You don't just get, it was 4, huh? It was 4 for about 16, 4 for 18. Yeah, I mean, you don't get 4 for 16 for no reason. All credit to him. I think he's obviously a little bit of an unknown in terms of international cricket. He is playing, obviously, a few of the leagues and stuff like that. It's our first time coming across him. We weren't good enough on the day today. But in saying that, we'll get back to the drawing board, make sure we're ticking the boxes, and try to take care of that in the next game, hopefully in the final.
Can you please make some comment about Usman Tariq? He extremely bowled well today.
Yes. Like I said, you don't get 4 for 16 for no reason. He obviously bowled well. I think particularly his lengths were quite good. It's obviously a guy with that kind of action. You know, he obviously does really well to control his lengths by stopping completely at the crease. I mean, you got to ask the guys that went out to him. Yeah, I mean, obviously a guy that, you know, bowls some Karen balls, some googlies and stuff like that. I think the only way I can kind of compare him, I mean, no disrespect to him, but I think the balls in which he bowls are very similar to Mujib Rahman from Afghanistan, except his action is different. So he kind of bowls the googly, he kind of flicks it out the back there and then out the front. But he's got a very awkward, you know, build-up, which is obviously different us as batters because, you know, it messes up with our trigger and our timing and stuff like that. But all credit to him. Well bowled today, Tariq.
Okay, last one.
Why is Zimbabwe not producing the players like Histik, Johnson, Andy Flower, and Graf Flower now?
So what was the question?
In the golden era of the Zimbabwe, we see the players like Johnson
Yeah.
and Histik, Andy Flower, Ground Flower.
Yeah.
But nowadays, Zimbabwe is not producing like those players. Why? What do you think about it?
I mean, now we've got Sikandar Raza, Brendan Taylor, Ryan BURL, so there we go.
All right, thank you very much.
Cheers.